Over the past few weeks, we have been treated to waves after waves after waves of Rodri brilliance. Unwarranted if you ask some. No offense though, but I'm sure they know they're mad. I mean, Rodri for the Ballon d'Or, right? Right? This reminded me of the brilliance that is truly understated. Sergio Busquets. It's not until Rodri that you have seen how important a brilliant player in that sixth role really is. Rightly so, as it's a role that has been overlooked for years. I'm not saying I'm not guilty, but we're all stuck in this web of praising attacking players and forgetting the glue that holds it all together. So, how good was Sergio Busquets? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Calling on all of you to help grow this channel by subscribing. I humbly, thank you. Born in the year 1988, Busquets joined La Masia, Barcelona's academy in 2005 at 16 years old. Though he had somehow developed his skills at this point, many were not convinced, at least not until the arrival of Pep Guardiola in 2007. According to Victor Vasquez, years ago when he was at Barca B, he barely played. They thought that he still did not have a sufficient level and there were players ahead of him. Little by little, he made a name for himself, earning Guardiola's trust due to his desire to improve and work. The secret was that Pep saw something special in him. Just to dig in a little deeper, you see, about 15 years before this moment, Johan Cruyff had groomed a certain Josep Guardiola into a winning team, a player who couldn't defend, had no strength, and couldn't do anything in the air. A year later, he was the heartbeat of the team. I do not want to get all engulfed in the past, but I have to say, Johan introduced a philosophy that meant positions like the sixth in the team didn't need a highly physical player, rather a technical player. And who better to find the next technical player than Guardiola himself? Quite ironical, I would say. A year later, when Guardiola was promoted to coach the first team, so was Busquets immediately. And my God, did he not disappoint. In his debut, Cruyff himself said, "Positionally, he seems like a veteran, with or without the ball. With the ball, he made what is difficult easy. He disposes the ball with one or two touches. Without the ball, he gives us a lesson, that of being at the right place to intercept and running just to recover the ball." I'm not sure I need to add anything, because this sums up his career. He was an expert of technique and position, who looked to circulate everything in that Barcelona's midfield. His awareness allowed him to pass short or long with precision depending on the speed of the game. He was not only good with that, but his press was absolutely remarkable. Ghost-like, I can say, like he could smell where the ball would be. He had the ability to turn while on the ball, driving opponents into the mud, and fake passes that absolutely distorted the opposition press. Time without number, he proved Vicente Del Bosque quotes right. You watch the game, you don't see Busquets. You watch Busquets, you see the whole game. To me, Barcelona only ticked because they had him. You may have a divergent opinion, but you can't deny how crucial he was for the whole setup. Messi would agree, as I read somewhere that it only took 3 days of training for Messi to turn to then coach Pep Guardiola and simply say, "I like this one." To which Guardiola replied, "When there is trouble, he will be there." What a player, what a player. What blows my mind even more is the prospect that in his role he had to know everything about the opponent, and even direct other players on the position to take according to the opposition. He said that, "I have to be alert about everything. That's your role. From there, you give a lot of orders. You're always thinking. The tiredness is more mental than physical." As I said, what a player, what a player. For years, people took it as a simple position, where one just needed to be a bully or maybe run like N'Golo Kante. But he refined it, creating triangles in midfield diamonds and linking defense to attack with ease. I'm glad we can all see how important it is now. And we all agree that Rodri deserves the Ballon d'Or this year, right? Right? I mean, the struggle in Manchester City's game and Spain game without him is so evident. Anyway, I would love to hear what you think. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.